there? So when you're dating and you didn't find any kind of good man this year, is it true that there are no good men out there, or how can you fix those issues? Like guys who are not attractive, men who are low effort, men who are just like little babies, want you to do stuff for them, drives to them, call and text them, and if you don't do it, they start crying like, oh, you don't care about me because you do that. Like, if you have met those kind of guys and now you think there are no good men out there, like love isn't for you, listen up. There are good men out there. There are amazing, high value, masculine, wealthy, mature men out there. But you have to be, first of all, a match for them, and you have to be a behavioral and a vibrational match for them. What does that mean? So if you want a provider man, you would have to be a match for a man who is just giving without wanting anything back, okay? And you'll actually be a repellent to those low effort feminine men who just want you to drive to them, want you to do stuff for them, call them, text them, and if you don't do it, they will start crying. So you're a repellent to those kind of guys. But when you know how to be the match to our affluent masculine men, then they come to you automatically. This is like how you can spot it. Just like imagine you see your own car on the street everywhere, right? But you don't see other cars so much. This is just how our brain works. And you will be able to spot them when you kind of like are a match for a high value masculine man, either in terms of behavior or in terms of energy. So, in terms of behavior, as I mentioned, you would have to show up available to receive. What does it mean in terms of daily dating? As a successful independent woman, you don't really need a guy. You can pay for everything. You can drive anywhere yourself. You can pick up the phone and call him and arrange a meeting. You're a self-sufficient, high-achieving woman. Of course, you don't need him. But if you want a man who is doing those things, who is praying, providing, who's driving to you, who is calling and texting, you cannot do this. Like, you literally have to take a step back and put your masculine side to rest and allow him the space. And this is actually much harder than most people think. This is so hard to not call and text him, to not drive to him, to not pay on a date, because it gives the space for him to step up, but it also is risky to lose him, right? So that's not easy. And that is why one-on-one coaching is the number one way for you to get to your million's proposal, because in those weak moments, you can always text me and I'm here to guide you on the journey. Secondly, the vibrational match is about being a perfect match to a millionaire, to a healthy masculine man. So, when you didn't have the best healthy upbringing, when you didn't have a healthy ex, you actually had someone who didn't treat you best, you will be, from your neural pathways, from your body, a perfect match for the same bad treatment. And no book can help you with that. Like, this really needs one-on-one guidance for the fastest results. Because if you had, like, and this can be changed at any age. My client who's 70 years old, she just got married to a millionaire. Her whole life, she repeated the behavior she got from her father. Her father was very controlling, mean, devaluating. Like, seriously. And she kept attracting men like that. It was horrible her whole life. After one, it was a long journey though. So after 1 year working with me, she attracted a healthy masculine man. Okay, she's 70, he's 75, and he treats her with, like a queen. He asks her, what else can I do for you, my love? How do you feel? Because we heal that childhood trauma 70 years later. So it's never too late, but also don't wait until you're 70. My client told me, I wish I met you decades ago. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that myself decades ago. But what I'm trying to say is that being a vibrational match is so important, and your upbringing, your old relationships has something to do with that. And in order to change that, really one-on-one coaching is needed with someone who has the knowledge, which I do. Okay. So if you realize that you keep attracting the same low effort men, the same guys who are mean, the same guys who are broke, you need one-on-one coaching. And you can reach out to me. My email is in the description box. Okay. So that is that. And one more important point is that being a vibrational match to especially a millionaire means that you have to have an abundant mindset. Okay, you have to work on your money mindset yourself. If you're all the time in like hustling mode, chasing the money, you might be even abundant in terms of like grabbing and chasing the money, but you have to have an abundant mindset from a feminine perspective, from a way of I can receive for doing nothing. That's a perfect match to an abundant millionaire. Like a broke guy will run because he doesn't has the money to provide for you. Even a middle class guy can't deal with that. Like only a millionaire will be able to provide this for you, and he even wants that. A millionaire doesn't want a woman who's like saving pennies like on little things. He doesn't need that. Like, he seriously doesn't need that. I talked to one client today, and she actually cooked for her millionaire that she met, and he told her that it never happened to me. Like no woman ever cooked for me. Yeah, because a millionaire just like orders the food, right? So that is why just receiving a lot of attention, love, and money for being, that is the perfect wife of a millionaire. And with all of those components, you are able to attract one, and you are able to be the perfect match for them. And you know how it is. We close the door to one thing while the other one is open. You can't be a perfect match to everybody. You either are a perfect match to a middle class guy, or you are a perfect match to a millionaire. So decide what you want. Okay, decide what you want, which thing is for you. But what I have to say here, millionaires, what they expect, they also expect top 1% from you. It doesn't mean that you have to be the youngest or the prettiest. It means that you have a growth mindset. You're able to learn from mistakes, reflect, and get better. Secondly, have an abundant mindset. Means that you know he has millions and he will have more. You have an abundant mindset. Third point is worthiness. The feeling of worthiness. I am worthy of that investment. I am worthy of that love. I am worthy of that commitment. And I don't have to do anything for that. That's the feminine energy worthiness of receiving. And that's a perfect match for a millionaire. Okay? So all of those things I guide you the fastest in my one-on-one coaching. So if you spend 2023 and the other years trying by yourself and you don't have the results, stop waiting, sign up for one-on-one coaching and get the results next year. And sometimes we don't have time pressure, that's fine, but your life is short, and you deserve to have that. Just like I'm so grateful I invested in myself on my journey, which now I can pay back to you ladies and be teaching all of the concepts I learned. I'm so grateful I did it really early in my life, and now I can enjoy a life of abundance, love, gratitude. All right. So ladies, thank you so much for watching. If you know you want to work with me one-on-one, make sure to sign up now. Next year, many things will be changing in my business as well. Right now is the time for you to sign up one-on-one with me and get your millionaire proposal. Attract the guy who is loving, not just like some millionaire. No, you get to have the top 1% man who's emotionally healthy, who's loving, who will treat you like a queen, where you get to be happy every single day. Okay, sending you so much love, enjoy your holidays, and I see you soon.